thing with the admins here because they clearly don't like me and don't like us. So let's do this. If admins unban Quackity is hot, the raid will stop. That's the thing. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Preview.
The Roblox subforums were a very interesting thing on the website, and when they were officially removed from Roblox, most people claim that this is when the website officially died. Trying to access the public Roblox forums nowadays will give you this page. It's no longer active, and they are simply a thing in the past on Roblox. But a lot of people to this day still question, why were the forums removed on Roblox, and why has there not been an alternative to it? Many people will tell you the same thing, that Quackity's raid on the Roblox forums was the thing that got Roblox to shut down the forums forever. And while Quackity definitely may have taken all of the credit for it, that's simply not the true story. This video, we're going to talk about the importance of the Roblox subforums, the culture that it had, and the rise and fall of this community. It's unfortunate to say that in the modern sense of the tech world, that internet forum boards are unfortunately a dying breed. They were a means of communication through users on a website, pretty much a bulletin board for people to post topics and reply to them with discussions. They used to have very great use on the internet, but now they've become more and more obsolete. And like most websites that started in the early 2000s, Roblox had their very own forum board. What you're looking at right here on the screen may look fairly harmless and almost useless, but you're actually looking at a pretty significant part of Roblox history. This is one of the very first posts ever made on the Roblox forums, and it dates all the way back to July 12, 2004. It's very interesting because this post dates before Roblox was even made public, and as you can see, it wasn't used for that much. This is the only forum post I can find, but most of the stuff was just used for testing through moderator accounts that they had that are now deleted. Skipping a few years ahead, all the way to 2006, when Roblox's website was made more towards the general public, there wasn't that much discussion going on in the forums, but it's a very cute thing that we're going to look on here, which was a post made by the CEO of Roblox himself, David Baszucki. Post titled, "Brick Mason, you rock. Nice job on the ship. Awesome. Regards, David." This post was made in regards to Brick Mason's pirate ship place, which is one of the oldest Roblox buildings to still exist. It's very interesting, yet sad to look at this post in retrospect, only to realize further down the line, a decade later, how much of a mess the forums would become, and how it would eventually have to be shut down due to controversy. A lot of Roblox's early forum history is rather cute. A lot of people just spamming army tryouts, which is interesting considering groups did not exist on Roblox back here. Skipping a few years ahead though, just to save boredom, if we skip to around 2011 to 2012, the Roblox forums over the past 4 years would become a place in Roblox in the inner Roblox community that would be very essential for communication. There were some main boards that people usually posted on, and we're going to talk about the main ones. There was RT, or Roblox Talk, which was a place where people just talked specifically about Roblox stuff, but it usually just generally went off topic sometimes, and the moderators just didn't care that much. LMAD, or Let's Make a Deal, which in the earlier days of the forum, was used for people to sell and buy their limiteds and tell deals about them. Eventually, the trading system would be introduced on Roblox, and this forum would slightly pick up more traction and popularity throughout the years as being a general hub for trading your items and giving advertisements. OT, or Off Topic, which was where I generally was on the forums a lot, which is exactly what the name implies, which is where people talked about stuff that wasn't related to Roblox, and it was pretty fun to be on. And finally, Clans and Guilds, which is a place where people talked about Roblox groups. There was a lot of interesting controversies that went on throughout the years in the forums. One of the biggest one being with a Roblox moderator, and this wouldn't be the first controversy that admins would run into on these places. If you ever browse the forums on Roblox, you definitely will know who MSE6 is. She's probably one of the most abusive Roblox admins in history, or that's what people proclaimed her to be, because if you even had the smallest, slightest bit of a rule infraction on your forum post, she would slap you with a 3 or a 7-day ban. There would also be a time where a Roblox administrator would be fired from Roblox for saying this to a user in reply to a thread, replying, line, "You're wearing a drum major hat. First I bang the drums, then I bang your mom." That was real, by the way, and he actually lost his moderator privileges due to that post. The Roblox forums would end up going downhill and deteriorating in quality over the years, as you can tell with some of the posts that you're seeing right now just from a way back thing. You can see posts on Roblox Talk which don't really have much anything to do with Roblox, which entirely brings to my point that RT was pretty much the same thing as OT. There would be times where Roblox would do changes to the forums and users would get very mad at it, like changing the layout of the forums, removing some sub-forums that people didn't use that much. Nearing the end of the Roblox forum, all 4 of the main places where people chatted on were put in the same clubhouse section. These were the elite 4 of the Roblox forums. No other forum boards had the popularity that these main 4 had. These had cultures of their own, users that posted here, popularity contest, elitism, all the things you can name in all these one specific types of communities, and it was fantastic. For example, with this elitism trait in every single forum board, if you had more forum posts, you had a lot of respect, because you spent more time there. If you didn't have a lot of forum posts, people generally looked down on you. I'm certain there are some older forumers that are probably watching this video and thinking that I'm not giving too much of a description as to what these forum boards were really about, but that's because I can't. These forums had so much different culture changes between all of them that it's really hard to describe the type of communities that these had. But by the time of later Roblox, this was seen as a giant hub on Roblox that was one of the few places for communication between the users. However, the forum would unfortunately go downhill throughout the years more, and we're going to explain how that happened and what eventually led up to their inevitable deletion on Roblox. Now, once again, a lot of people pinpoint the Quackity being the main reason why Roblox's forum shut down, and I just want to repeat once again, that's not what happened. That's not the true story. What happened is a lot darker, and it's a lot more screwed up than you probably think it is. On October 1st, 2017, somebody on a random throwaway account posted a link on the forums that would redirect to the Wayback Machine, which would result in being, I can't really say what type of content that it included, but I'm pretty certain most of my audience can make the broad assumption. The post with this content rose to the very top of the Roblox forums, and it stayed there for approximately 30 minutes, and the account was banned and the post was eventually removed, but the fact that it stood up on the forums for 30 minutes was not good at all. And just 2 months after this post happened, the Roblox forums were officially shut down, all the posts were made to read only, and you can no longer post in them, and they told everyone to archive the posts that they liked. A lot of people on the developer forums agreed with this change, because they also saw the downhill quality going on in the Roblox forums throughout the years and how they really did not be that good of a communication source on Roblox anymore from what they once used to be. When this was removed from Roblox and this post came out, everyone in the forums was obviously very explosive and angry about this, considering this is a community that people had been posting on for years, and I can understand why they removed it, but I'll go on to that in a moment. The entire community was torn in two at that day, and some communities still have yet to even really recover from it. Let's Make a Deal was a very good place to post trading advertisements and to sell your limited items. There hasn't really been that great of a hub for this ever since. Clans and Guilds was a good place on Roblox to advertise your Roblox group or talk about upcoming updates to your group. And thousands of Roblox forumers were left without a home, and still are scattering around the community to this day trying to find their place within this community, and it's honestly rather sad. But as to why the forums were removed, I can completely understand considering the circumstances. With this post right here of somebody posting illegal content on the forums, I believe this was the final straw for Roblox, and they realized they had to shut it down before it got even further out of hand. Roblox in the past has already found themselves in the media and the news for negative reasons. Could you imagine how explosive a news story would be if Roblox were to be exposed for having or hosted that type of thing on their forums? Their reputation as a website could have been completely demolished simply from that one news story, and they were very lucky that did not happen. With this being mentioned, I always find it really sad to find myself researching this video, or taking a look back at really old forum archives to see how innocent Roblox's community was, only to realize a few years down the line of how bad it would become. A lot of people when the Roblox forums got removed were very critical of Roblox, and said that it was probably the worst decision that they ever made, and that they're going downhill as a company, without fully realizing and taking into accountability that, in my opinion, it was entirely the Roblox's community's fault for going so far downhill to post awful content in the forums like this to make Roblox have to delete the forums to get themselves out of a bad situation. If there's anyone you would like to blame for the Roblox forums being shut down, it's the person that made this post. And maybe, just maybe, if this post was not made in the Roblox forums, they would still be around to this day. so keep that into your consideration. It definitely was not just that post, believe me, there's way more to it. I believe it was a build-up that was going on throughout the years, but that post was the final breaking point for Roblox, which made them decide to remove the forums a couple months later. So that is the rise and fall of the Roblox forums. I hope this video has helped you understand a little bit as to why they were important, and why they were removed in the future. If you're a forumer and you have any fond memories of the Roblox forums, let me know down below in the comments section. And if you found this video enjoyable, please remember to like this, consider subscribing if you're new, and make sure to check out my other Roblox content, because I make Roblox videos every single day, and you may find one or two of them enjoyable. But until next time, folks, I'm Kaneko Kitten, and I'll hopefully see you guys, girls, or whatever in my next Roblox video tomorrow. Peace!